And let me explain it to you like this, just to give you an example of what the justice system in Texas looks like. Okay. We have the district courts, which in Texas, it doesn't matter if it's a family district court, criminal district court, civil district court, they can all practice any law that they want.
Yeah.
Okay. They just put a label on it to make you believe that, oh, I remember criminal. But it's everything. All those courts are commercial processes under civil rules and procedure, masquerading as whatever they've labeled it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you go through trial, boom, you lose, whatever it is. You appeal it. It goes to one of 14 courts of appeal, which are intermediary appellate courts, because we have the Court of Criminal Appeals and the Texas Supreme Court. Court of Criminal Appeals obviously deals with all criminal issues. Texas Supreme Court, civil, family, etc.
Yeah, I don't know
Everything.
any of this, by the way.
And I'm breaking it off and showing you, okay, all of those judgeships and justice on the courts of appeals, they're all elected positions. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say you're going to civil court, okay, and your issue is femtotechnology. Somebody's violated your patent for femtotechnology, which I use that specifically because if you go look up femtotechnology, it's a hypothetical futuristic technology that doesn't exist. Except Donald Wilsh has 2 patents on it in Florida. Absolutely. So it exists. So I'm going to court. All right. I lose my little battle. So I appeal it, and it goes to the first or the 14th Court of Appeals here in Houston. Those are the 2 that are here in Houston. We're the only city that has 2 courts of appeals. So those judges that get elected now have to be experts in patent law. So do you think that they were attorneys that specifically their field of law was patent law, and that they got elected in there to sit on that panel of justices to litigate just patent issues? No.
Yeah.
There's some
My
attorney who ran for office and got elected. Now they expect to know every field of
yeah.
law that's out there.
My friend Mike just in the chat, he just wrote some things. Can I read it to you?
Yeah, absolutely.
He said, not so much attacking, but if you're going to bring up outdated law like Black's dictionary and get crushed in court, it doesn't lead a viewer to trust that line of argumentation too much. Also, there's a bunch of outright schizos that are really entertaining to watch. And then he says, intellectual property laws all suck and should be abolished.
It, it's insane. So once you go through that, you're going to have
Mike, I agree.
a 3 justice panel on the Court of Appeals. Then you're going to take it, because it's a patent, it's going to go to the Texas Supreme Court. And that's it. All these are elected officials. So those elected officials, you're bringing your issue there that 2 weeks ago, before they got sworn in and took their oath of office, they didn't know jack shit about patent law. But now they're, adjudicating your $1 trillion patent lawsuit. That's what justice looks like in Texas. So these positions shouldn't be elected positions, because once a justice or a judge gets in there and they get that tenure, they actually get the maturity to understand all the law and how to deal with it.